Nobody can heal me like you can. Oh, most holy one, you are the great I am. Awesome in all your ways, and mighty is your hand. You are he who carried out redemption's plan. You are he who carried out redemption's plan. I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. Nobody greater, nobody greater, nobody greater than you. I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked high and I looked low and I still couldn't find nobody. Nobody greater, nobody greater, nobody greater than you. Nobody greater, nobody greater, nobody greater than you. Oh, nobody greater, nobody greater, nobody greater than you. I searched all over and I couldn't find nobody greater. High and low, nobody greater than you. I'm going to stop right there because I know me, I could continue and continue and not come back. But there is nobody greater than him. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Sonia Bell, and we are continuing the journey, the other side of worship. Last week, we were on chapter 13, My Soul Sings. And this week, we are going into chapter 14. Amen. Chapter 14 is No Pride, No Shame. I would like to read just a little bit of that with you today, for you today. On the way to victory sometimes requires you to push past your comfort zone. Yes, my heart was full of joy, and I knew a brighter day was ahead. But leaving my home in a wheelchair, I did not want to do. I did not want to do that, y'all. Some of you can identify with knowing what I'm talking about when it comes to stepping outside of your comfort zone. Yes, my heart was healed. My soul was healed. In that moment, the release of worship had come, but I was inside my home. I did not want to go outside of that, into the public in the wheelchair. My desire was that I be completely healed and restored before I left my home. But the Father was requiring me to step out. Let me read just another little part from chapter 14. You see, we have been given a free will and a choice to choose. God will only, He will never force, I'm sorry, let me start that over. We have been given a free will to choose. God will never force His love and what He has for our good upon us. He's a loving, loving Father. He's a gentleman. We must choose to say yes to Him. I didn't want to leave the house, but I did want to please Him, and I wanted to get all that He had for me. So there are times that obeying the Father will pull you out of your comfort zone, but it's a choice and a will that you have to make. So I'm just so excited to continue to share with you um, some of the challenging things that took place as I stepped out of that comfort zone of my home and went out into the public in the open, as you will, in a wheelchair, and some of the things that were also challenging even in that, but how rewarding it was. So I'm gonna end on this little piece at the end of chapter 14. The church seemed to be completely silent as the congregation looked at me waiting. So I'm excited about what God is doing. I may want to see if you can see it's a black and white picture, but you can kind of see a little bit there, me in the wheelchair. It's not a very clear picture, but you can kind of see a little bit me in the wheelchair. And the picture kind of gives away a little bit what I decided to go ahead and do. But just to be able to understand, the transparency of that comfort zone and people looking on when you're not what you feel you should be in terms of the complete representation of the wholeness and the healing. The Father doesn't look at all of that. All he looks at is that he loves us and he's desiring to get to us even greater what we're desiring. He's desiring 10 times more than that to give to us. So I love you and thank you again for joining me. Um, I look forward to seeing you again. You can find The Other Side of Worship on Amazon as well as Barnes and Noble. And God bless you. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.